It's 8 a.m. on Monday morning. Most kids are heading to their classroom for the day's lessons.
It's freezing out there.
But this is Leanna DeSauer's classroom.
She's a very intelligent, creative child who likes solitude and exploration and doesn't like to be told what to do and to sit still. And so I didn't think she'd thrive in the public school situation.
How do you spell weed?
Leanna is like every other second grader, except she doesn't have to take a bus to get to school. School is just in the next room of her home in Truxton. She's homeschooled.
I didn't intend to. It wasn't something I was planning. When Leanna came time for school, it was clear from her nursery school experience that she didn't like larger groups.
I don't like being in big groups very much. And I like quiet classrooms with not many kids.
And Leanna's not alone. She and her little brother Noah are just two among the estimated 1.3 million children nationwide who get their education at home. That's up 13% from 5 years ago.
This is C. Watch my fingers. C.
What's the appeal? Kids used to be kept home for religious reasons. But today, more and more parents are taking over because they've lost faith in the schools.
She likes one-on-one time, imaginary play, playing about stories she's read, having deeper conversations, and that's not happening in a larger classroom.
Dean and Christine Dykman have homeschooled their son Luke for 12 years. He passed his GED exam, and today, his parents hand him his diploma at a homeschooling convention.
One of the things that homeschool does is allow you to work on your child's character, and they don't have the possible negative influences of being with other children in public schools that might have have bad character.
But some people think being with other children is one of the greatest benefits of going to public schools.
You're not going to have one-to-one attention when you go to college. At some point in time, you have to be able to act as a learner in a group, which means not only taking your turn, but also learning indirectly, I would say. When someone else is talking not to you, you still have to be able to pick up on that, listen, process the information, and then formulate questions, and then wait your turn to ask those questions if you have any.
That's really one of the big questions that you get asked. What about socialization? And there is a very good answer, and the answer is that when a child is in school, they're not well socialized because they are with people of their own age all the time. And in the homeschool setting, you're with adults, you're with children that may be younger than you and older than you, and you learn to socialize over a broad spectrum in your family, and also as you go to homeschool events, there's a broad spectrum of people that you associate with. So you really are better socialized.
Fix it.
Yes, we can.
Stacy Smith has looked at both sides of the socialization argument and come up with an answer.
This is SAHA, Syracuse Area Homeschoolers Association, and we meet here every Wednesday for about 4 hours, and we have art classes, Spanish classes, music classes, and a nursery school during the colder months for the younger kids, and then just some free social time.
We only have time to do one color.
Different homeschoolers have different situations, but one of the challenges of being homeschool families is finding enough intellectual and artistic and social interaction time so that you're learning in groups and hopefully that you're learning in diverse groups. So we've done this intentionally to try to be as much multicultural as we can and have time for all age ranges to be together and to learn together.
Social interaction is obviously not a problem here at SAHA, and they have the diversity issue covered. They have people who are Christian, Muslim, Jewish, atheist, black, white, Latino, people from all walks of life. But homeschoolers face another issue. Does being a good parent make you a good teacher?
It would take a Renaissance person to homeschool a child in the instructional areas as well as we can do it.
Carrot top, giant
what if you don't have an understanding of foreign language? Even if you have a textbook, a French textbook, that doesn't mean that the child is going to be as successful just using the text.
Do you think your mommy's a good teacher?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not all the
No,
time?
Michelle. No,
Why not?
because sometimes she'll mess up on math problems and make me do them all over again because she messed up.
And do you know what you call that? 1 out of 3? It's called 1/3.
I have a writing degree, so we're just fine teaching writing. I have a comparative religion degree, so I'm fine doing a lot of social studies, cultural studies. She's going to have to get somebody to teach her calculus.
And these homeschoolers seek out expert teachers from the community to teach things like music and art. So it might seem that Saha has beat back every criticism. These homeschoolers are interacting with other children, they're learning from more than just one teacher, and they're enjoying it while they're at it. But the public school officials always remind us they offer more to kids than just academics.
We become a real magnet for kids to grow, not only academically, but socially and emotionally, because we're the place where the kids are. And home schools are just, pretty isolated.